Welcome back to Weekend Out. My name is Gaurav. नाम तो सुना होगा ना. This is the part that I love the most. आज although हम Eid special मना रहे हैं while we are still in Ramadan, so I'm going to do something very different today, right? आप सोच रहे होंगे क्योंकि अब ईद आने वाली है, हम शायद आपको बिरयानी के options दिखाएंगे, but these are things that you all know. So I'm going to do something completely different. I'm going to sort of shock you right now. I'm going to show you an option that serves only vegetarian food, and that too vegetarian coming in the form of Italian and Mexican. Let's try something different this year. So Italian and Mexican khana khane ke liye, this is a beautiful place that's opened up. It's called Quattro. They're serving food which is not only delicious but also has its own very unique twist to it.
The concept of Quattro is to bridge the gap between Italian and Mexican. It's a vegetarian restaurant that does its presentation very well. The interior, we've kept it very light, very fresh. We've tried to bring in the island vibe, bring in this, there's some nice beautiful windows here to bring in the sunlight. It has an olive tree, specifically because it gives you that Italian feel, the olive oil, and you know, it gives you a very light and clean feeling. It's a very relaxed atmosphere. It has that vibe of the place that you're somewhere in Italy or somewhere in, I don't know, in the Mediterranean or somewhere in Mexico for that matter. You know, you're just sitting by the roadside and you have these colors. So that's the reason it's so vibrant. We've put a lot of colors in here. We have used obviously the bleached white walls. That is a very staple for Italian homes. The reason it's a vegetarian restaurant is because you always think about vegetarian food being very basic, and so here we want to try to break that norm, trying to break that concept that is in your mind. You know, we wanted to bring fresh, cleaner ingredients to your plate, make it look appetizing and make it look very indulging. We have a lot of drinks that have the smoky effect. So the appetizers that you'll be seeing today are one of our best sellers. We have the taquitos, which is very different from the normal taquitos that you get in Mexico. Ours is a corn tortilla in a shape of a cone that we fill it up with beans and then cheese and sour cream. And then on top, we top it off with an avocado ice cream. The second thing that we're going to be trying is the Risotto Poly. We have pipettes of olive oil, chili olive oil, that you can squeeze some spicy sauce into. And it's just great because from the outside it's very crispy, but from the inside it's very cheesy and very gooey. Another very interesting appetizer that we have is the guacamole. It's made right by your table side. The gentleman will come, he'll cut up the avocado in front of you. He'll put in all the mixes, so the salt, the cilantro, the onion, the tomato, the cucumber, and then we top it off with liquid nitrogen. So obviously with a warm avocado, with liquid nitrogen, it becomes really cool, so it's very refreshing. And then, of course, we give you some chips on the side. Our signature pizza and a family favorite is the upside down Margarita. It's a new take that we've done on the classic Margarita, where we put the cheese before the tomato sauce. And it's very, very fresh again. It's very flavorful. And it's obviously a nice surprise to the people who are ordering it, because they get so much sauce. So I mean, it's for people who really like tomato sauce. It's a must try when you visit here. Like, you have to come and try it. Where Quattro takes the cake is really in its desserts. Like, we have phenomenal desserts. The chocolate Saturn in particular is a big dome of chocolate, and then they have a nice small brownie with a raspberry base. And you top it up with the hot chocolate sauce, and basically you can see the entire dome crumble. And when you see it, look at the plate, it looks like as if it's a Saturn. It's as if it's the planet Saturn, which has been covered with chocolate dust around it. So these are the kind of things that, you know, it brings that novel aspect to our restaurant. Here at Quattro, we have something for everyone. If you have dietary constraints, then we have vegan, gluten-free, and Gen options. I would suggest anyone coming to us to come on an empty stomach, because there is something that you would love on the menu. We have a motto here in this restaurant, and that is "Khila khila ke marenge."